I'm gonna start this woodcut by using a piece of MDF 26 by 36 inches and then just taking some pictures for reference and using a graphite pencil to sketch the whole drawing. I will be using a ruler and some streams just to keep my lines straight in order to make the perspective right and to follow the original lines of the drawing that I'm trying to sketch. Later on, I move on into using Sharpies or permanent markers to get a little bit of the idea of the graphic quality that eventually this piece is gonna have. I use a lot of cross-hatching, thicker lines for parts that are gonna be a little bit bulkier. And later on, tiny little details in order to develop textures and directional line to create a sense of volume into the whole piece. Making a whole drawing in black and white to your whole block really helps out to map out how the potential final results is gonna be. It really helps also to just create an idea of how you're going to be using your carving tool to continue the flow of your piece and enhance those parts, especially the textures and directions that you have, in order to create a background, a foreground, and a midground, and also really explode that idea of dimension and depth. Printmaking is usually a two-dimensional practice or two-dimensional technique. However, it's a challenge that I learned from master printer Tom Huck, that you must push those boundaries and make your pieces more three-dimensional and volumetric by using different types of mark making to create midtones and contrast, but also directional line. Artist Albert Dürer was a master using this type of approach. This piece right here represents just breaking free from the big house that somehow contains the wild spirit of this character. And it's based on a house from Brown Editions in Spokane, Washington. After the drawing is done with marker, I will just stain the block with acrylic paint. So later on I can just let it dry and start carving using my gouges, especially my B gouge right here. And I'm going to be removing all the negative space, preserving my drawing marks. As you can see, the acrylic paint allows me to see the mark making and keep track of all my carving marks. This piece was created at Spokane Print and Publishing Center located in 1925 North Ash in Spokane, Washington. One of the most exciting things about relief printing is you transform yourself into different duties or different roles. You're first an illustrator, drawing the image. Later on, you become a carver. And later on you become a printer or an inker. So in order to ink this piece, I just mix a little bit of etching ink and relief ink from Gambling. Just roll it into a brayer and start going from one corner to the next one, trying to keep it uniform, looking for a velvet texture on the whole surface of the block, trying to avoid any brayer marks on it. This is a technique that I learned from big ink director Lil Castaway, who is a master inking large blocks. After the whole piece is sold uniformly ink, you can run it through a press and pull your print. Thank you for watching. For more content on in progress pictures of my future projects, make sure to follow the Instagram page and subscribe to this channel.